Yo, what up, people? Smith's to motherfucking R here today, of course, to give you guys Hunter x Hunter 2011 episode 105 review. And I gotta say this. This episode was very simple. Like, when you really think about it, it's like, yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, two infiltration plans are going on simultaneously. There's a sleazy ass fucking secretary. Like no joke, this motherfucker. Oh, this dude is just creepy as shit. Oh my, just this nigga was licking his lips and his eyes are like this big. I'm like, basically, it starts off with the king. He walks in, of course, he's about to play Gunji. He's about to play. And he walks in, he's like, oh, she didn't get any sleep. Oh, well, we're starting anyway. He looks at her. She's fucking sleeping, just sitting down. Just, yes, fucking thumbnail. That was hilarious. I was like, oh my god. And then it proceeds on. They're playing their game, and it's like, okay, why don't we up the stakes a little bit? Let's make a wager. And it's like, basically, I'll take your left arm, and if you win, I'll grant you any wish you want. And she's like, yeah, can I just bet what I usually bet instead? My life. I was like, yes, like the king didn't see that shit coming because he was all like, yeah, I'm in her mind now. Is she going for that desire or is she going with fear? Which one's going to throw off her balance? And it turns out, no, fuck that. Every single game that she plays usually with the intention of putting her life on the line. When she started off, and she even said it herself, if she lost one game, she'd probably commit suicide. She'd kill herself because she's like the primary earner for her family. And it's said that once a Gunji master is beaten once, then they are just a normal person. And they're no longer a master, they're no longer good. And she has a reputation to uphold, so if she, and of course since Gunji is her game, it's her only reason for living, if she lost at that, she would have no other reason to live. Period. And then the king is just looking at her and he's like shocked. He's like, oh fuck, this didn't work. Okay, I'm calling back the bets. It's like, oh, you could have took my life if you wanted to. And she's like, no, I wouldn't have done that. We all know that she wouldn't have tried anything like that. Cause she doesn't seem like that type of evil. She just was playing the game. But this is what happened. This dude was like, the bet's off. Fucking rips off his own left arm. Blood just all over her face. And you just fucking see Shower. Oh my god. Shower was freaking the fuck out. He's like, we have to fix you right away. And this motherfucker's like, you better get away from me. I'll kill you. Fucking yeah. Nigga hits the fucking wall. Okay. You have two choices, King. You can either accept my help and let Neferpitu heal your arm, or you can kill me. Like, yo. Shao Poof is like, yo, either heal your arm or kill me. Because I'm not going to be around with you in this state. And so, basically, Neferpitu, she comes down, so she starts healing his arm. We get a little bit more information about, like, she's like a toy repair person. Like legit, like a toy repairer. That's like her Nen beast, or Nen ability. And it creates like this weird ass fucking like toy jack-o'-lantern. It's fucking weird as shit. But yeah, she creates one of those, and it's able to recreate flesh and shit like that. So it's reconnecting the king's arm while they continue playing the game. But there's a big point to this. When Neferpitu is using her Nen ability, she cannot control soldiers, and she cannot, of course, use her N. So she cannot see around the palace right now. The palace is completely unguarded. You know, there's no Neferpitu massive fucking Nen everywhere. It isn't there. And using this chance, Nova and Morale notice this, and so Nova's going in on his secret underground mission, and of course, Lilo, this motherfucker. I gotta just call him Leo. I want to call him Leo so bad, but there's that L at the end. So much sense. Like, he's a lion. Leo, lion. But fuck it, Leo. And basically, he's using the course Nen ability, his IOU, and he sees Nova use his ability, but he doesn't say anything about it. But then he's like, okay, let's go after Morale. And so, basically now they're going after Morale. That'll be next week, probably. That fight. But then Nova, he's fucking, oh my god, fucking do 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 do. Fuck, I'm so tone deaf right now. It ain't funny. It's fucking Mission Impossible in this bitch. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Yeah, I was like, yo, do-do-do. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's literally crawling slow as shit. Fucking, yo. I was like, yes. Nova's the shit. And basically figure out what his plan is. And technically speaking, he has to do this at some point, and this is like the only chance he'll get. And little does he realize that this is literally the best chance he will ever get. Because there are right now only, I believe, 3 humans and 11 Chimera ants in this palace, including the king, his royal guards. There are like I believe, what was it, a couple squadron leaders, but mostly the squadron, like squadron members that don't have to protect the king. There's only one squadron leader there, and that's Cheetu. And so that just brings out this entire giant thing where it's like, oh my god, whoa, what's going on? Like, what do you mean these 3 humans? Apparently, like I said before, there are only 3 humans that are in the palace right now that will not be killed or eaten. They're not food right now. That, of course, is Gunji Master, this chick. Have they said her name yet? They still haven't said her name. Why aren't they saying her name? It makes no... Or they might have, and I forgot, but fuck it. Diego, because he's like a fucking mindless zombie right now, and they need him for image. And apparently, the third person, out of nowhere, like, Diego's old, like, Secretary of State or advisor or some shit. And basically, this dude was ruling the entire country instead of Diego. But basically, this dude's trying to get some motherfuckers to help with his secretary work, and he's looking online, and apparently, he falls for a trap. What is the trap, you may ask? Fucking Palm. She's back. The Grudge is back, and guess what? Why not? You're looking good, Palm. And apparently, she's doing her own little tiny infiltration, so to speak, into this castle. So now we'll have Palm in there, and Nova, which I forgot to mention earlier, but basically his goal is he's going to create 4 pockets of 3 outside of the castle in different areas. And then 3 more separate portals at like the middle entrance, the far entrance, and the close entrance. And so it's like, damn. So he's just creating all these portals. Meanwhile, Shawapoof, while of course the king is playing the game and getting healed by Neferpitu, he said that he's going to go use his end. And so what that means is if Nova doesn't hurry up, even though Neferpitu's end is nothing, I mean, even though Shawapoof's end is nothing like Neferpitu's, it doesn't matter. Why is that? Nova's close as shit. I'm assuming that Shawapoof might at least have, like, not Neferpitu's like crazy, like fucking yeah, this fucking mountainside, like fucking mountain range level, like I see you, like he's over there. Like if Neferpitu, honestly, if she activated her net, he'll be spotted like that. There's no way in hell he could leave the area in time. And it all depends on Shawapoof's Nen ability, like how far he can project his N and detect this motherfucker. Because if it's a small area, which I don't think it is, I wish they would have showed Shawapoof like go up to the top of the building, and then he would activate his N, and then slowly as Nova is like walking, he just sees the N just appear out of nowhere, and he's like, oh shit. And so he just goes through like this super slow crawl motion, and he's like using every single trick in the book to hide himself. And I'm like, that would have been kind of cool, but now he's close as shit to the castle, so the second that Shawapoof activates his N, he'll most likely find Nova. 9 out of 10. It was, I'll say it was a good episode, yeah. So with that being said, Smith's to my fucking arm. Peace the fuck out. And look out for a video a little bit later on today.